All right, this video is inspired by Dr. Joe Dispenza. Talk to yourself like this for just 3 days and crazy things are going to happen. So what if the way you speak to yourself for just 3 days could totally rewire your brain, change your biology, and set your life on a completely different trajectory? Now, you don't need a new habit tracker. You don't need 30 days of cold plunges. You don't need all these supplements. What you really need is to interrupt the most destructive habit that you've been repeating for years, talking to yourself like your limitations are facts. Basically, that's it. Dr. Joe Dispenza teaches that every thought you think creates a biochemical reaction in your body, which is true. So when you say, I'm stuck, I can't do this, you're not just thinking, you're reprogramming the subconscious mind. But what if for 3 days, you just flip that script? What if you trained your brain to expect possibilities instead of problems? This protocol I'm going to show in this video is going to show you how, okay? So most people talk to themselves like they're already defeated. I'm tired. I'll never change. I don't have what it takes. Blah, 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 blah. And they pick that up through their life, the beliefs that they've seen, they've heard, what people have said to them. And they say it without even realizing. But the body is listening. Your thoughts are the language of the brain. Your feelings are the language of the body. Joe Dispenza said that. So every thought fires neurocircuits. Repeat them enough times and you hardwire a new personality, a trait, a belief, and the beliefs kind of create the thoughts and the emotions at the base level. But the good news, thanks to neuroplasticity, your brain is capable of changing at any age. If you combine intention with timing and emotion and repetition, you can install a new identity in a few days, maybe a few weeks, few months, but you can change. Everyone's a little bit different. Some people are more stubborn. I'm a Taurus, very stubborn. So in this video, you're going to learn a simple but powerful 3-day self-talk protocol. The 3 peak neuroplasticity windows where your brain is most receptive, that's interesting and important, and why heart-brain coherence enhances emotional regulation and reprograms your subconscious. How to override negative patterns and create real biological change. And Hebb's law states that neurons that fire together wire together. So the more we can create this repetition, we're going to create these new beliefs that get stronger. But on the other side, the thoughts we've been thinking for a long, long time, that have been stuck in our brain, have been wired together for a long time. So you're going to have to kind of like dismantle them, break them, and put in the new program. Okay? So if you stick around to the end of the video, I'm going to guide you through each part of the process, what to say, when to say it, how to say it with enough emotional energy to make it stick. And by the end, you won't just understand how this works. You're going to be ready to speak to yourself like the future you and become it as if it's already happened. Okay, so if you're ready to get started, let's begin. The first thing is the morning protocol. This is the first time to do it. In the first 20 minutes after waking, this is super important. In that state, the brain is in a theta state, hypersuggestible and malleable. So this is when we can really plant those seeds deep in the subconscious. I invite you in that time to close your eyes, put your hand on your heart, and take a few deep breaths. I would even say maybe 20 to 30 deep breaths, okay? And you can speak affirmations to yourself aloud or whisper in a warm tone. And you're going to want to pick a few things that you're going to want to change or that are inspiring. So it could be something like, today I create my new future. Every cell of my body aligns with my purpose. I'm becoming who I'm born to be. If you want to get specific, get specific. I'm going to get that new job, or I'm going to find that person that's really aligned for me, that partner, that relationship. And brainwave studies have shown that a theta state supports subconscious reprogramming and habit change. And this is why in breath work, we use breath work to get us into that theta, alpha, theta, sometimes even gamma state of brainwaves through cyclical breathing. And then we use meditation to kind of reprogram at a deep level. So first time period is that first 20 minutes upon waking. Put that in, start putting a new program in. The second time period is going to be between 2 to 4 p.m. So it's another window of lower resistance, ideal for reinforcement. This time, you want to get some movement. Walk, move your arms, gesture. Let the body feel the words you're saying. Feel them in your body. When you say it, where do you feel? Take a deep breath and repeat or evolve the morning affirmations, okay? I'm focused and clear. I handle challenges with ease, whatever it is. The physical movement and the affirmations create a multi-sensory reinforcement, which strengthens learning, retention, and neural connections. So even right now, pause this video before you forget. Put a timer in your phone, put an alarm. When you're going to wake up in the morning, as your alarm title, it's going to be like affirmations or manifestation protocol. 2 to 4 p.m., pick that time, 3 o'clock to remember. Evening protocol, 7 to 9, right before bed. What's happening? Right before bed, your brain is consolidating the day's experiences. You're moving back into that suggestible state. So you use this time for emotional reinforcement and gratitude. I'd put gratitude into every single one of them, because when you create that highly emotional state, it also helps to reprogram, because when you reprogram, it's repetition plus emotion plus visualization. You add in the highly suggestible state, a little bit of gratitude, a little bit of breath work. You can be a new person in days. So sit quietly, place your hand on your heart, review the day's wins, no matter how small, and speak future learning declarations. Future leaning declarations, learning. Today I changed my brain. Tomorrow I wake up more aligned. I'm going to complete this. I'm going to overcome whatever. Again, try not to speak in double negatives, because the subconscious mind does not like double negatives. So you don't want to say something like, I will not get sick. I will not get fired. Stuff like that. I will not is the first negative. Fired is the second. Speak in positives. The brain doesn't pick up double negatives. Okay. And what Joe Dispenza says is gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership. And that's why we always tell our clients, people we work with, get into a state of gratitude. You're grateful for what you have. You're in that vibration of attracting more. But if you're not grateful right now, that to receive more, it's not really in alignment, because you're not grateful for what you have. When you match that vibration, it allows you to attract more things into your life. If you're not grateful with the things you have, why would you want more? Why would you need anything else? You're not. Everyone has something to be grateful for. Okay, so the more we can get into that gratitude state, the better off we're going to be. So now, step 4 is track your patterns. Carry a small notebook. Keep a note on your phone. Anytime you notice negative self-talk, just write it down, and immediately write a replacement thought. And a good way is to take a few deep breaths, center yourself, have a reset, and when you say something like, "I'm terrible at discipline," "I'm building discipline every day," "I suck at this," "I'm just learning this new thing," "I can't do that," "I'm going to try my best to get that done." So you always got to replace it. The words are so important because they start creating that reality. Remember that. So also, writing things down externalizes thought patterns, making it easier to interrupt and replace them consciously. It's better to write with your hand than to kind of type in a phone. There's been a lot of studies on how it affects the brain to actually kind of write things out. But if that's all you can do, write on your phone, it works. Maybe you can pretend you're writing on your hand. Write it down, change the pattern. The more you catch it in real time, the faster things are going to change. So number 5, handle the resistance, la résistance. So expect pushback. You're disrupting your brain's chemical comfort zone. The ego likes certainty. It likes staying where it is. It'd rather be uncomfortable and certain than uncertain and on the way to the most blissful, dreamy state, your utopian reality, because uncertainty is scary, because it knows that it's surviving. Even if it's uncomfortable, it's alive. The ego's trying to just keep you alive. It's a survival mechanism. So Joe Dispenza quote is, your body's addicted to the emotions of the past, right? We're used to it. We feel it, the neurochemicals, even the stress chemicals, stuff like that. When you feel that resistance, it's proof the system is shifting. You feel your old self trying to cling on to what you know, but you have to keep clear on the direction where you're going. The affirmations is pulling you into this new direction. So it's going to break free from the old you. And to get to that new version of yourself somewhere in the future that is much different, that feels different, you got to shed your skin. You make the lobster that, has to let go of its shell so it can grow, but then it becomes very vulnerable. And it has to kind of hide, and then it grows a new shell. So discomfort is not equal failure. It's transformation in motion. Remember that. Discomfort is not failure. It's transformation in motion, and you're probably learning and growing. And when you feel that emotional pullback, use breath work. Clear your mind. Get back into the body, or use some movement, okay? Easy breath work technique. Take 30 deep breaths. Take a deep inhale. Hold your breath for 30 seconds. Exhale, relax the body. Do that 3 times. You're going to feel a reset. Really simple. Go to our channel. Check out the rest of the channel. There's some more breathwork tracks there. And our website, elementalrhythm.com. We got a ton of breathwork practices, tools, recorded tracks with music. Just check all those things out. They're amazing tools. A lot of free things on there. Even our Spotify, a lot of free stuff on there as well. Okay? So be ready to feel uncomfortable, but remember, that's change. Biological proof of change. Number 6, positive self-talk reduces cortisol, increases dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin. Okay, get high for your own supply. This isn't just mindset, it's biochemistry. As your chemistry shifts, you sleep better, you feel clearer, you're gonna feel happier, you become more resilient to stress. And there's a science fact that heart-brain coherence creates measurable electromagnetic shifts that regulate emotional state and improve immune function. So when we get into this coherent state, where the brain and the heart are kind of in sync, heart rate variability, if you wear the Oura rings and stuff like that to measure it, but you're gonna sleep better, perform better, you're gonna have a better stress tolerance. How do you get there? It's being in these higher vibrational states, reprogramming, bringing awareness, gratitude into our lives, proper breathing, regulating the nervous system. Okay, and this helps us to create our reality. Number 7, we're going to talk about a little bit about ripple effects. So self-talk doesn't just change you, it changes how people experience you. When you start, your vibration starts to change, you start attracting other people into your life, new opportunities. And you're also going to push some people away that aren't ready for the new you. It's going to create space, might be uncomfortable, but that space is for attracting the people that you need to support you and that are going to be best aligned with you. Okay, so don't worry if that's what's happening. And your energy is going to introduce you before you even start speaking. Okay, your energy is going to introduce you. People are going to, you ever hear someone talk and you're immediately attracted and oh, I want to hear what this person says. They're interesting. You're right. Yeah, you have that. For some people in your life, they're like that, right? That can be you too once you get aligned, once you start getting your energy in that vibration. So what you start to notice is that people start responding differently to you because your energy is changing. Although they might respect you more, give you more attention, new opportunities start showing up. And this starts happening a lot when you your inner kind of vibration is sort of attracting new things, and also your ability to see the things that were already there all the time. Synchronicities, like they're already there, just we can't see them when we're clouded with noise and we're looking for the wrong things, and we're stuck on negative self-talk. We can't see those opportunities that exist. So they start showing up, we start to see them more. It gets really obvious till it starts like really just knocking like right on the front door. You might see some shifts in posture on the inside and the outside, the way you stand, the way you feel, having more clarity, having more presence, not having the brain fog, getting excited about things, solving problems, having a vision for the future. And none of this is magic. It's energetic alignment and brain-body chemistry syncing in real time. Change your thoughts, release the neurochemicals, and it creates this cascading effect, which is also the opposite kind of effect when we're focusing on the negative all the time. So you can shift your reality from the inside out. Like I promise you, this is real. You just got to give it a shot. Stay consistent 3 times a day. Right when you wake up, 2 to 4 p.m., hour before bed, start with some gratitude, a little bit of breath work, focus on the affirmations. Stick with it. Consistent, 3 days minimum. If you can do 30 days, I guarantee like you're going to have some massive shifts in your life. Be open to change. Be ready for some of the resistance, but you're on your way to creating a big change. If you can just do this. Most people fail here. They're going to do it. Maybe you took some notes, maybe you didn't, but start today. If it's in the morning, 2 o'clock, let's get going. 7 p.m., 8 p.m., an hour before bed, let's get going. Start today. Set a timer on your phone, put a reminder, those time slots, and let's get it done. When the negative pops up, flip it on its head, reprogram it with that positive opposite thought. You're on your way. You got this. Okay. If you like these videos, you can subscribe, like, share with a friend who needs this. It's fun to do this together, just sharing your vision with someone. If you want some breathwork resources, how to really transform, check out elementarywisdom.com. We have all kinds of resources for you, some free ones as well. You can get going with breathwork, which I think is the most transformational tool in the world. And it's easy. And once you learn it, it's completely free. Thanks. I'm Gio. Hope to see you soon. Peace.